Hi there, it's Amanda Noddings. Thank you for watching this rebroadcast. If you're not on live, don't forget you can still tap hearts, comments, and check this replay out on my YouTube or on catch.me. Hi, good morning everyone. Can you hear me? I've had some periscope issues today. Yay, some hearts. Hi guys, I'm gonna try and angle this down so you can see. I'm getting ready for work, so I really had to get started today. So I am just already rolling here, so I'm gonna tell you what I did. I took 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'll explain more about myself in just a minute. And then I took some red curry paste right here. And I just went ahead and whipped it in here. I'm gonna try and scoot you back so you have a better view without knocking the camera over. So now I got that heating on both grills, and I'm going to do 2 kinds for you today. I'm going to do chicken and shrimp. So I want to get them in so my curry doesn't peel, devein shrimp. So my curry doesn't burn. So I chopped up chicken breasts. I've got some here, you can see, and I put it in the bite-sized pieces that I want. And I'm putting chicken in one pot and, hi there, hi Ashley, chicken in one pot, shrimp in the other. And let me see, I need one more spatula. Thanks for joining me, you guys, while I try and scramble around to get this ready. I tried to start this scope about a half hour ago, but Periscope is acting up today. So I'm a little rushed on the cooking, so I had to kind of start. Hey! Hi there. So right now, I hope you can hear over the simmer of the stove, I have chicken going in one and shrimp going in the other. So I'm going to keep those spatulas separate. So my shrimp are not pre-cooked. You can make this even easier on yourself with pre-cooked shrimp, but I will tell you, if you throw pre-cooked shrimp in a pot, thank you for the hearts. If you tap the lower right hand of your screen, you can give hearts, which tells me you like what I'm doing, or ranks me so other people might see my Periscope. So I love hearts. Also, if you swipe across for an iPhone or up for an Android, you can share this broadcast or tweet it out to your friends, which I would love and appreciate. So while those are simmering, well, let me finish what I was saying because I'm so ADD. Hi from San Antonio. Howdy. So I'm in Spokane, Washington. My name's Amanda Noddings. I am a busy mom of 2 kids that are almost 2 and 5, Elijah and Olivia. Thank you for the hearts. I love that. I'm someone who's been on a big health and fitness journey over the last few years, I guess over the last year and a half. After losing a child, I got really depressed, gained a lot of weight, was already big to begin with, and ballooned up to almost 254 pounds. 254 pounds. So now I'm down in the 160s and working on it. And I am doing my best, cooking, cleaning. So when you tune into my scopes, you're usually going to get either a clean eating recipe, something to help you with depression, anxiety, a positive life tool, just a good message and some good words, good affirmations for the day, but usually something useful like this. So this is a quick, clean recipe you can make. Now what I was saying about the shrimp is, if you buy them pre-cooked, that might be easier and also cheaper. However, they will have a tendency to get kind of chewy in like not a good texture way. So, you know, do it at your own risk. I do it all the time with my ceviche and stuff like this, just to make it easier on myself, but I don't recommend it. Oh, thank you. You call me beautiful. So you can see here, here's the shrimp I'm going to show you. See how they're turning pink? That means they're starting to get cooked up. So I have both burners on medium, and I'm just going to keep stirring them. I want them to be cooked equally on both sides if possible, till they're no longer clear. Thank you for the hearts. They're already starting to turn opaque when they're white, or opaque, meaning not see-through. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad it looks nice. That's how you know they're cooked all the way, okay? So this is the protein for our Thai curry. And like I said, I'm doing 2. So on the other side here, I have chicken that I diced up. You can see that? So it covers the bottom completely. Obviously, ideally, you'd be making this in a wok, but I don't have a wok. And you can make it in a plain frying pan too. The only thing is, we're gonna make this in one pot. So when this meat's done, we're gonna add all our veggies, and that tends to be big, and if you have it in a flat frying pan, it's hard to keep it all in there. So that's why I'm using these big pots, just to make it easier on me, and I like to do it all in one dish because then it's easier to clean. What are you using to hold your phone while you're cooking? I have a little tripod. My husband actually got me, which is super sweet. I'll show you at the end of the broadcast if you want. I'll take the phone off there and show you. It's kind of a pain to take out in the middle of a broadcast. But it's just a little tripod. It's got 3 legs, and it stands up like this, and you hook your phone there. Or you can turn it sideways. Yeah, I think he got it at Walmart. I don't know how much it costs. I don't ask because it was a present from my husband, but I appreciate it, so I love that. Just remember, if you're watching the rebroadcast, you guys, these are live on Periscope for 24 hours, then they disappear. When you're watching the rebroadcast on Periscope, you can still tap down on the bottom right of your screen and leave hearts. Thank you, just like that. There's some green ones. You can type in questions and ask me if you have them. I'll try and watch if I miss it. Maybe copy and paste it so you can post it again if I miss it. Which sucks if people are spammy, but it's good if you have a question. So the chicken's going to take a little longer to cook. Thank you for the heart. The shrimp go pretty quick. They really need, if you want to flip them individually, about 3 to 4 minutes aside. So you can see now we got this nice crusted golden color on both sides of the shrimp. I'm going to show you. Thank you. I love if you follow me. There's that. I have a website. It's amandanoddings.com. I also will upload these to YouTube, which is youtube.com/amandanoddings. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, Walmart, I think, is where I got that tripod. And I use it for like my workout selfies when I want to show these guns or anything like that. So, and it's great for pictures of your kids and stuff if you want to be in them. So the chicken will take a little longer, and you want to be super careful. Both these things are cooked well because you don't want undercooked poultry and you don't want raw shrimp, right? So the shrimp, when they're totally opaque, you know they're done. Like I said, 3 to 4 minutes aside. The chicken also needs to be all the way white. And I'm just flipping a few pieces over that I see aren't getting flipped. So if you missed the very beginning, let me recap for you what I did. I put 1 tablespoon. Now the recipe on the bottle calls for more, but yesterday I made this without oil at all, and it was fabulous. I would prefer to use sesame oil for this to keep with the Thai flavors, but I opened my cupboard and I'm out. I'm a busy mom, and I'm not going to run to the store to get a different oil when I have a perfectly good one here. So I used extra virgin olive oil, one half tablespoon in each. If I said 1 tablespoon, I apologize. 1/2. So then that looks like this. Then I use my Thai curry paste, and I put in about 2 full tablespoons in each pot. So when I go to work tonight, I work at a local hospital, and I will be there until 1 in the morning. So I will have 2 different versions of this meal, one with shrimp, one with chicken. See, like I can even do this. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I appreciate that. So once these get cooked, which the chicken's still rolling, but the shrimp is done, this is where we add our coconut milk and our veggies, okay? So, I don't know about the oxidation of olive oil, but it's not at a high temp. I have this on medium. It's not super high. You could use coconut oil, which I've also done, which is great because you're going to use coconut milk in this sauce, and that will give it a really good coconutty flavor. Coconut oil is amazing for you, but it also has a low burning point, so you want to be careful. So here's the veggies I'm putting in. Red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, mushroom, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper. There are green zucchini in here. Delicious. And yellow squash also. Okay? So and then there's also, I'll show you as I put these in. I know, right? So good. Also, if you don't know, peppers are amazing for your metabolism. Notice I'm just throwing these right in. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate that. So these mushrooms, more bell peppers, excuse me, a little bit of squash, like I said, onions, chopped up onions. I made this yesterday with straight up red bell pepper, 1 mushroom, and green beans, because that's what I had to use up, right? So this is a great way to kind of, I call it a kitchen sink recipe where you throw in everything but the kitchen sink. So now I'm putting in onions. There's some pea pods, right? I'm throwing it all in here. And I'm just going to stir it up right with the shrimp. Okay. So, oh, there's even a little bit of celery. Yes, you can go to youtube.com/amandanoddings, all one word. That's my YouTube channel. Someone just asked. I'll try and get this replay up there. So let me check my chicken. So the chicken is almost done. If you want to be sure, you can stick a thermometer right in it and temp it. I can tell by looking. Let me see if I can show you one. This piece right here, it looks good, but it has the sauce on it. It's a little light in the center where I'm seeing a hint of pink. Ah, man down. So I know that those aren't quite done yet. Be careful, I almost just licked the sauce off my fingers. You do not want to do that with chicken. You want to wash. So, now I have all the shrimp and the veggies in here. I'm stirring it up a little, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Remember, if you want to share or retweet this, you can slide across on an iPhone and up on an Android, I believe, to tweet it out or share it. Okay. Now I have all these veggies in here with the shrimp. This looks amazing. I'm going to do the same thing in the same veggies in the other one with the chicken in just a minute. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. Okay. Coconut milk. That's what we're going to do next. I buy this Thai chicken light coconut milk. I usually buy the organic, but I just ran to the store to get this and they were out. So use whatever you like. You can do the full fat version. When you get a coconut milk, you'll think it might look bad because it's all white and thick because it's fat. It's heavy fat. So about this much fat and this much clear liquid in a regular one. Well, when you get a light one, it's about the reverse. This much liquid and this much fat. Okay, thank you for the hearts. Hershey Kiss, chocolate hearts. And so here's what we're going to do with this. I already took it out. If I didn't lose my can opener. The beauty of live broadcasting. I lose everything in case you have not met me. Well, you can't do anything without a can opener, folks. Maybe if I had more hearts I could find it. I took it out already. I know I did. Let me show you what I'm going to put in back here in this back pot. I don't know if you can see. It's just keeping warm. You can use jasmine rice, which is amazing. I have a whole grain rice and quinoa blend that I like that's super nutty. That's what I'm going to serve this all on top of. Now, help me find my can opener. To the left, to the right, to the left. I don't know. It was just here on the counter. Okay, well, I lost it, so we're going to have to get creative, which is never good either. How do you lose a can opener in the middle of a cooking show where you're doing a can? I don't know. So what I can try and do is improvise. Where's the can opener? It's not going to work. I need the can opener. There it is. Yay! It fell in the drawer. Okay. I just have to feel bad. My brand new babysitter's here, probably wondering what the hell she just walked into. So, I've got the shaken up coconut milk, so this makes a nice sauce all together. It's the light coconut milk, just because it still has a great flavor. And as I get this going, I am going to pour this right in, okay, this pot, let me turn you, with the veggies and everything right together, okay? Now you can see this is what I was talking about, right? This is the thick coconut fat. It's kind of like a cream or a paste, almost like Crisco-y. There you go. So I think my chicken is done now. So I'm going to repeat the same process with the chicken. So I'm going to stir the veggies and the shrimp up together to just simmer down. Now remember that curry we put in the beginning, the curry paste with the olive oil or coconut oil, whatever oil you choose. It's coating that shrimp and the chicken, and it's giving it a really good color, like a red color, and a really good flavor. Well, now as we add the liquid, it's going to come off a little bit, so the flavors and the aromas are into the shrimp. But now it's gonna come off a little and into the sauce. So you can see, if you look, the white. I'm gonna have to pick you up just to give you a better view. Ready? Okay, the sauce is kind of turning orangey in the corner. You can see that's that red mixed with the white coconut milk. Ta-da! Don't fall over on me. So yeah, there's that. So like I said, if you ever tune into my periscopes, you're usually getting stuff like this. A little cooking lesson, maybe around lunchtime. In the morning right now, I'm doing a series on kicking depression and anxiety and tools I used to help with that. And then also sometimes just a little inspiration, maybe a little workout tip, but always something positive and usually healthy and fitness related. So this chicken is done, so like I said, we're going to repeat. So I have all these same gorgeous veggies, right? Ooh. They're all going in here. This time I'm not going to put them in one by one. I'm just going to dump it. Now, a healthy portion of veggies is pretty variable depending on what veggies you have. Peppers. Peppers are great for your metabolism, if I didn't already say that. Not to mention delicious. But depending on what veggies you use, the portion is different. But I don't think you can go too wrong with healthy green veggies. I mean, if you throw spinach in here because you have it left, or collard greens, or bok choy, which is like a Asian cabbage, anything like that is going to be good and it's going to be flavorful. So now that those are stirred up a little, they're going to start cooking. I'm going to do the same thing, add some coconut milk to that. And that's it. So did I show you this? This is the blend I'm serving it over. Sprouted rice and quinoa. This is from Costco. I think it was like $6 for this giant bag. I've used this so many times, you guys. It is so good. And quinoa has kind of a nutty flavor and a texture, almost like steel cut oats, where you get a little texture and grit in your, not grit, that's the wrong word, but a little bit of almost crunch. It really makes for some good food, if you ask me. This curry paste has to go back in the fridge because that needs to be refrigerated. So I'll do that. I've got maybe one more left in here, which makes me sad. So let's recap. We did a half a tablespoon of oil in each one. Is anyone still there? You should give me some hearts if you are, because that makes people know this is awesome, or swipe across and share it. So we did a half a tablespoon of oil. We did 2 heaping tablespoons of the curry, and we let that warm up. As soon as it was warm and kind of cooked together, we threw in our protein. So in this case, we have shrimp in one, chicken in the other. Then when those are cooked, we threw on top our veggies, and now we're adding the coconut milk. So the coconut milk's on there. You gotta watch it. You don't want to cook this on high because you don't want it to burn. But you do want to cook these veggies and give them some crunch and tenderness. And you do want this to kind of cook into more of a sauce and less of a liquid. So you kind of want it to boil off a little. So you can pull one out and taste it to see. Now, I make this pretty mild. It's got a little afterburn. You can really kick it up. You know what I would do if I wanted to kick it up a little? I would add, let's see. Well, I don't know where it is, but I would add red pepper flake. And I used some in this yesterday because it was only for me today. My kids might have some, or my husband, so I'm not going to use red pepper flake. But you could do that to kick it up really fast and make it spicier. So, oh, here it is. I know. Crushed red pepper. I'll show you crushed red pepper. I used it because I made fajitas on my broadcast 2 days ago. And I make my own fajita seasoning, which I then mix everything together and put in here. Mom's fajita seasoning. That means it might have spice, so don't, you know. If you make spicy food, you might drink a little more water too, which is always good for you. And you know, I'm not any kind of crazy professional. I'm just a mom who has done this as best I can. And after losing about 92 pounds now, I'm really close to that 100-pound mark. I just kind of share those tips with people, recipes and motivation, anything I can. I have a website. It's amandanoddings.com, Noddings. It's all one word. And that's my YouTube also. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/fitmomamanda. Same on Instagram /fitmomamanda. So anyway, that's how you find me. This is what I do. Try and share it with you. So I'm going to pick up the camera and show you now that it's almost done. here you go. This is this shrimp one. I'm saying that this is done, so I'm going to pull it off the burner. It's steaming you up. But I hope you can see how gorgeous and colorful that is. And that, with that sauce, will go right on top of this rice and make the whole meal. You could use jasmine rice, like I said, or any kind of, excuse all this. This is what I look like. And then the chicken one, you can see all those gorgeous veggies. Same thing. And you can put those over a bed of rice. You could eat it plain if you don't have carbs left to have in your day. You can use a wild rice. You can use whatever you want, really. And what's also amazing, some lettuce leaves. Put this filling in it and eat them like a lettuce bow. Those are really good, and call those a lettuce wrap, a Thai chicken lettuce wrap. Amazing. So I got to get ready for work. I have to be at the hospital in about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to sign off and say thank you for joining me today. If you guys want to check this out, I'll try and get the full recipe up on my blog, which is amandanoddings.blogspot.com within the next day or two, and I'll get this replay up on YouTube. So youtube.com/amandanoddings. If you ever need help, support, fitness, motivation, recipe tips, anything like that, or even just someone to talk to if you're struggling with depression or anxiety, let me know. I'll be happy to help you through it and give you a kind ear at least to listen. Okay? Thanks for joining me, guys. Love ya.